Yo, how's it going everyone? It's Anne Skyline and welcome to my channel. So, it is a Friday evening for us here in London and the UK, and it is time for Zer. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had a few issues with the sound and it was driving me absolute mad. So it's the weekend. Hopefully it's going to be party time for some lucky people out there. So if you're wondering where Zer is in the tower this week. If you've never been to Zer before, we've got some newcomers coming to Destiny. Spawn in at the courtyard, you'll chuck a left, just follow the stairs down, and when you get to the bottom, you then chuck a left and there's a few stairs. If you go straight on, you're going to walk into the Trials of Osiris vendor. So, let's have a butcher's at what Zer's got this week. So, as per usual, he has the exotic engram, which is going to cost you 97 legendary shards. So, if there's a Pacific exotic that you still haven't got within, and you've got the shards, but then it's definitely worth trying to get some of these for whatever character you are on. Up next, we have Lord of the Wolves. It's a solar shotgun, very powerful. Release the wolves. It was meta quite a long time ago, especially in PvP, also in Destiny 1. But if you do not own this, you know Destiny stuff comes in and then older stuff, newer stuff goes out and older stuff comes in, and vice versa. So it's definitely worth having if you've not got it, and then just store it in your vault. So up next, excuse me, we have the Gwynsin vest. Okay, it's for the hunters out there. Roving assassin, vanished after spectral blades, kills for more super energy. So it's got a 62 overall stat with 19 in resilience. It's actually got 8 in mobility, 6 in recovery, 14 intellect and 13 in strength. So they are well distributed. Very nice. Alright guys, if you're not aware, or you are aware, the Worm God Caress are meta this season. So, if you pair these gauntlets with a 1-2 punch shotgun, you are going to be knocking out some amazing damage. But, if you take it even further than that, and you have the Navigator trace rifle, which is a primary, it's an exotic strand trace rifle, and it drops from Ghost of the Deep. With the catalyst, you can put an anchor point above any boss's head and literally go ham on them with a rotation, and they get mushed into the ground. You're like a Godzilla just stamping on them. What can I say? They've got a damn good rolls on it. It's got 23 resilience and 23 in strength. Strength contributes towards your melee. So there you go. These are a pair of Godroll gauntlets. Don't miss out on them. If you've got a pair, check them out. These are extremely good and have got very nice stats. Alright, up next we've got the Warlock's Felwinter's Helm. Warlord's End, powered melee kills, create a burst of energy that weakens nearby enemies. So this has 2 very nice stats. Sadly, it's got it in mobility, a 29 and a 29 in intellect. So if you can use these in PvP, I'm not sure, or if they're a PvE. Alright, up next we have the legendary weapons. We've got the Return of the No Reprieve Stasis Shotgun. up next we have the Achilles SMG. This one rolls with perpetual motion and gut shot. When you have it with volt shot, it is on any arc character, it's like having the risk runner. If you can't be bothered to farm for the pattern that is in the exotic mission, and that is called Operation Seraph, and you'll have to wait for it to rotate round for the weekly mission and then farm the hell out of it for that week. So if you cannot be bothered to go through that, there is another little way that you can buy. You can use a deep sight harmonizer and it will save you getting the pattern. You can go straight to the crafting table and enhance this weapon, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you haven't got it, there you go and get a harmonizer and go and buy it for its pattern. Up next we got the spare rations hand cannon, snapshot sights and vorpal. It's a really nice weapon. Also we got tarnished metal, which is a scout rifle. It's got moving target and multi-kill clip. Up next we have the Achilles shotgun, grave robber and swashbuckler. You can get this rolled with 1-2 punch. So again, if you can't be bothered to farm Operation Seraph within and you want a shotgun, well then you can use the deep sight harmonizer on this to get the 1-2 punch. Alright, up next is interference, grenade launcher, auto loading holster and swashbuckler, and a sword just in case, solar with wellspring and fresh. So let's have a look at the legendary armor for the warlock this week. So it has a 62 overall stat and is well distributed. Sadly, the highest number is in mobility, 10 resilience, 6 recovery, 14 discipline, 10 intellect and 6 strength. But obviously if this is a lot better than what you're using, well then I suggest getting it. I wouldn't rank it up past a rank 7 because you're going to get a lot better armor drop. Also for the chest piece, now this is a really nice chest piece to be honest. So this one has a 66 overall stat, so that's not shabby whatsoever. For a warlock it's got 25 recovery, and also it's got 21 in intellect and 10 in strength. So these arms are very, very good for the warlock. So if you need a pair and you need to get your recovery up or your intellect up, there you go, sir, selling a pair this week. Alright, up next is the helmet. It's 64 overall stat. Sadly, it's gone into mobility again, but you do have 15 in resilience, really low on the recovery, 15 discipline, 10 intellect, and 7 in strength. So let's have a look at what the boots have got. There you go, guys, look, 65 overall stat. So if you, obviously resilience is key. It's got a nice 24 resilience. So if you're already stacked out in recovery, well then these have got 24 resilience and 23 in strength. So definitely worth getting if you've got stats that are lower than these. Also guys, if you've not got the Aniled Shaper ornament, there you go for this week. Azur is selling it. Let's have a look what the helmet looks like. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's have a look what the chest looks like. There you go, guys. The chest actually looks not too bad with the right colour scheme on it, to be honest. So yeah, you can have the ornament set for the annealed armour. Over on the next page, he has the usual exotic hawk moon hand cannon with snapshot sights, and he has the exotic cipher that you can do to earn yourself an exotic. So guys, we've come to the end of Observe for this week. Don't forget, he will be going. He's not here for a whole week, he's only here for the weekend. I hope you have a great time over the weekend. If you could hit the subscribe and the thumbs up, or even leave a comment, I'm open to comments. I'm new to all of this. I've been doing it for quite a few months now. I would really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button, because how that helps me is grow my channel, and when I grow my channel, I can then apply to YouTube to try and get an affiliation. So if you can help me on my way towards that, I would be very, very grateful. When you subscribe, you do not have to pay any money, so don't worry about that. It's just subscribing to my channel. You don't have to pay anything whatsoever. So have a great weekend, guys, and I will catch up with you soon. Laters.